Hey yo, it's HipHop DJ Eternal 88. What's going on, y'all? Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe, and hit that subscribe so when I drop a video, you get notified. All right, let's get into it. So we getting right back into the Young Thug situation, but we got a bunch of phone calls to play. I think I got 4 phone calls altogether. It's like 3 minutes, so it's like broke down in between all 4 of them, between Young Thug and 21 Savage, discussing whether or not they think Gunna's a snitch and who jumped the gun and who didn't. We got a bunch of phone calls. Then we also got some shit, Akademiks putting out there that he worked for the hip-hop police. Not work for him, but they kind of work for Akademiks. Like, in a way, like he stays connected with them and shit. He said it on his live. And then also Wack 100 said he has police that are partners of his. Ceddy Nash is the one who's leaking these audio tapes of 21 and Young Thug. How's he getting the audio? Because everybody knows these are jail calls. So only law enforcement has these. So how's Ceddy Nash getting these? We gonna get into all that. But first, I got Joe. I wanna let y'all hear this. This is Joe Budden speaking on how Young Thug dismantled an incredible label, y'all, YSL. And I think Joe Budden's speaking facts. But make sure y'all stay tuned because we getting into these phone calls too. Let's get it.
Different S word other than snitch. Stock.
As it relates to
Young Thug, and it is plummeted. It is plummeted. Y'all could keep having y'all who rat and who didn't rat conversations. The Young Thug stock, hey, Atlanta, I'm not even talking about Atlanta business. He could probably still sell out State Farm every night of the week. Outside of Atlanta, he is putting on a master class in how to take a good brand and totally fuck it up. And nobody wants to say it. Did he do a first day out freestyle?
He didn't do anything. He does features.
He made a bunch of phone calls to tell people how he felt about Gunna.
He did
Chatty.
Started
Chatty. Why all these people know how to feel about Gunna? Chatty. All you street niggas, chatty, the new street niggas.
Yeah.
All you fucking emotions. No music that did nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, you're right, Pete.
No attempt.
But nothing.
No attempt at that. The branding and marketing genius that he's shown himself to be, it ain't even been flashes of that. Every time you see him, there's an embarrassing look that comes with it. I.e. the awards. I ain't gonna go on because I love too many niggas in Atlanta. But he looks mess. And because we love hip hop, we just supposed to stay quiet about it. I don't give a who's ratting and who ain't. Ain't my business. But when you talk about taking a pristine business that was worth what it was and just kaputting it, he's putting on a clinic in that.
I think Joe Budden is speaking facts. And Joe Budden speaking up and saying this is some real shit. Hopefully Thug hears that, you know, and like I said in my last video, and like the narrative going around now, Thug's only good choice at this point would be to make up with Gunna. That's what would get the people to accept both of them back. You know what I mean? Gunna and Thug. If not, Gunna and Thug's careers could be over. Probably not Gunna, more Thug than anything. You know what I mean? But besides all that, we got this phone call right here that proves that Young Thug thought about not putting the snitch jacket on Gunna, but he was influenced and also wanted to fit in, which is where the problem comes in. And if you listen to what exactly is said right here, I think y'all will agree with me. Let's get it.
You and Jeffrey Williams in the car. It was a gun and drugs in the car. Was it yours?
He probably said that though, bro.
100%. But you.
That's the only part I don't agree with. I disagree with you on. The other shit, he bet I wrong. But that, like, nigga, it wasn't yours neither. It was the nigga who took the charge shit.
Yeah.
Cause I don't, in my heart, bro, I don't feel like Shady did what he did with the intention of hurting you. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really get that vibe from him. I feel like he just green. That's just my opinion.
I just look at it. Goddamn, sure was thinking about that one day. Like, man, I'm just gonna goddamn. I ain't finna say nothing about this shit. I'm just woo. I might just be like, man, them folks did what they had to do. I don't feel like that was wrong. I swear to God, I was thinking about doing that before, but I'm like, shit, what the hell? That's gonna change. Because I feel like it's really over with for your rap career. The album you put out might go number one, but that's it after that. You know what I'm saying? It's like on some real shit now.
You got to you hold his career in your hand, bro. That's what I'm telling you. If you come out right now and tell the world what he did went wrong, because them folks already on the internet like, man, fuck all that. He rocking with them. Ever since he dropped that song, they like, man, we rocking with him. If you come out and tell the world that you was in agreement with that shit, his career ain't over. That's why I said, like,
I understand that part, but now think about niggas like you, Wham, Dirt, Pluto, niggas who I really fuck with, who like my brothers who already done like cut ties. Imagine y'all niggas already done cut ties with a nigga, and then I come and take a nigga and be on the nigga's side after they did what wrong. They can cause me.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm slapping y'all.
No, it ain't. Cause niggas need to stop jumping the gun. Niggas be like, I don't know, bro. It's like
how you call that jumping the gun though?
Cause at the end of the day, saying fuck a nigga, what that's really finna get a nigga for real.
So he should have listened to 21 Savage. But speaking of 21 Savage, he's starting to look like a little snakish. I don't know, you know what I mean? These guys are all looking pretty snakish, but that's what they say, slime, right? You know what I'm saying? But this is right here, Thug speaking on Gunna's diss song to Lil Baby, saying, you work with a rat. How are you calling me out? Talking about QCP, and 21 Savage says he's actually right. Check this out, y'all. Let's get it.
I don't know, bro. Like,
yeah, that was Gunna's
like,
you pushed up on me knowing you were business with a rat. It's a jazz smart out there. Yeah.
Oh God. But he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. He did.
QCP responded to this and to other things that Thug was saying about him. Basically saying that Thug destroyed Atlanta. That's what everybody's saying, man. Everybody's saying Thug destroyed Atlanta. And he was also saying some other shit like, you know, this gangster image is like ruining the industry and shit like that. He's actually kind of speaking facts. Like, rap is supposed to be entertainment. It became way too mixed with the street politics, and they should be separated if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people are saying that Thug divided Atlanta. You got Rollo saying it and speaking on all the beefs that he created. Then you even got this guy, Nut's cousin, which Nut was allegedly killed by one of Thug's homies or some shit like that. I don't know if that's true, but that's the narrative that's out there. Which was Rich Homie Quan's manager, Nut, and also a friend of YFN Lucci. And his cousin is speaking out, almost pointing the finger at Thug, saying Thug was working with the police and basically got a free pass to kill this man or whatever, or whoever, you know what I mean? That's what he's saying. That's the narrative that's being put out there. But speaking on what we just listened to, which is Thug saying he thought about not saying Gunna was a snitch, that's what he should have done. But who knows if Thug's even telling the truth about saying he thought about not saying Gunna was a rat. Apparently, he thought Gunna's career was over. You know what I'm saying? He thought he was going to come home and have like a big moment like 6ix9ine did, and then it was going to be over for Gunna. But that hasn't been the case. For whatever reason, people still love Gunna's music. You know what I mean? I think it's because he didn't really embrace the snitch role, because he didn't technically really snitch on anybody. He took the same plea deal Thug's brother did. You know what I'm saying? And so now we're going to get into this phone call where 21 and Thug are saying that Lil Baby and Lil Durk, well, 21 saying that Lil Baby and Lil Durk were clout chasing by calling out Gunna being a snitch, unfollowing him and shit like that. And Thug saying he don't necessarily agree with that. he told Little Baby to do that. He didn't say that to Dirk though. So I don't know if like this is kind of weird them saying that about Dirk. Like it seems I thought Dirk was their homie. Like it seems like a lot of little weird shit with these guys, man. But let's get into it, y'all. Let's get it.
Shit. I ain't finna say nothing about you on the internet. I ain't finna let the world know I ain't fucking with you until just say so.
But you know,
that's what
like,
they supposed to did. Like,
but ain't nobody
niggas
really,
trying to go at him to get clout. Yes, they have. Dirk
said something to him, but that's it. Like, Wham, them niggas ain't doing all this shit. Like,
Wham unfollowed him.
Yeah, but I mean, that's little boy shit. That ain't really saying that to no.
Yeah, but that's still saying that. Yeah, but that's still announcing what your position is, right? But I ain't saying they wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they jumped the gun. But
niggas supposed to have a conversation with you before they do anything. That's just how I look at it.
Wham did though. I talked to Wham, so we get on the phone. Hey, you told Buddy them do that? All right, hell no. He's like, all right, stay less. Same shit. I'm talking about off top. Soon it happened. Man, you 100%. I wouldn't ever do no shit like that, especially to no nigga like Wham. That nigga solid. He really solid. That's one nigga I could say in this world that's really, really solid. He not gonna cross you out. He ain't doing none of that.
So there you have that. Seems like a lot of little funny stuff is going on with these guys, man. I don't know. Like a little like whispering, snakish kind of vibes I'm getting, you know. But, you know, some people still standing with Atlanta, like Big Bank. This guy, I think he's from the All Facts podcast, done a lot of work in Atlanta. Says all cities have rats and punks. Ours are just famous. I don't know what to take from that, but that's what he said. I guess that's his way of standing with Atlanta. That's cool, you know what I mean? Whatever, but... then you got Unfunk, which is Young Thug's brother, speaking out and saying he didn't never get nobody locked up or whatever, because you know that Pee Wee Roscoe dude was calling him a rat too, the same way he was calling Gunna a rat, which Thug wasn't doing that. He was only calling Gunna a rat. But Unfunk spoke out and said he didn't get nobody locked up, and he also said he ain't about to get caught up in the new indictment. And to be honest, that's what I wanted to get into. So it's starting to seem like that's what the feds want, right? Like the feds are getting exactly what they want. So they didn't get they didn't get Young Thug on the indictment, right? He didn't get found guilty. So what they're doing now is playing these games with these recordings, putting them out, getting everybody to go against each other, causing chaos, ruining YSL, trying to tarnish Atlanta music as a whole, you know what I mean? And it gotta be the feds putting this out. But the thing is Wack 100 said Ceddy Nash is the one that's putting them out. So where's Ceddy Nash getting them from? You know what I'm saying? On this live earlier with 6ix9ine, Wack 100, I think Rollo and DJ Akademiks. A lot of shit got revealed if you listen to this shit. You know what I mean? Like Wack 100 said his partners was cops. He said Ceddy Nash was the one releasing these phone calls. Where would Ceddy Nash get these phone calls from? How does he just magically have them? You know what I mean? Like, starting to feel like the media really works with the hip-hop police. And there's a reason I'm saying that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because check this shit out that Akademiks had to say, yo, about the hip-hop police. Let's get it.
Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm going to break some news right here. So about 2-3 months ago, I got 2-3 months ago, I go to the Barclays. About 2-3 months ago, I go to the Barclays. It's the first time I've ever had contact with what they call hip-hop police. Somebody, they pulled me to the side. I heard some stuff. They said that because Meek Mill was going to be at the Barclays at the same time, hip-hop police was there. Essentially, they wanted Meek to do some dumb shit. They wanted to take that nigga in custody. And they were basically using me as bait. I was confused. I figured out, I met the guy who was the hip-hop police. Me and him talked afterwards. He introduced himself to me.
Light-skinned dude?
Wack, I'm not here to identify people. But Wack, come on, man. Yo, so this was a conversation. And then y'all gonna tell me what y'all think of the conversation. He said, Act, we know where you live at, we know where you based at, we know that there's events you might go out to. We're here, we specialize in the hip-hop division. They said this to me, and you tell me if I'm on some Young Thug shit. They said, Act, when you gonna be in the city, when you gonna be matter of fact, I don't know if my audience knew this. They knew about my birthday show. They knew my birthday
interrogation room.
Hold on. They knew about my birthday show in New York. They said, "Hey, we're gonna be there." I said, "I got you with free tickets." I ain't gonna lie. I told him that. This hip hop police has my number. We might be text pals because I might text him like, "Hey, I'm going into the city." I'll let him know because
ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's what Thug did. Thug doing what I'm doing.
Thug didn't think that was gonna get out. Now, if Thug would have said, "Oh, this is my partner. I'm playing football with him, went to school with him. I know him. I give him free concerts." That's different. He didn't think that was. He trying to be sneaky, bro. He already said that with the street said who did this, that, and the other. Now he said that. Don't tell him I gave you my number.
I said it before in my videos, and I'll say it again. I think a lot of these media guys, whether you like them or you don't, they're agents of chaos, man. You know what I'm saying? They cause all these problems. And I ain't saying I don't tune into a lot of the bullshit because I do. But it just seems like a lot of them are causing these problems at a massive rate and hyping it up. And Akademiks just admitted he can call the hip-hop police whenever he wants. Back in the day in hip-hop, people tried to avoid them at all costs. Now you got the media guys that are friends with them. You know what I'm saying? And Ceddy Nash, I'm not dissing the guy. You know what I mean? Nothing personal, nothing like that. But Wack 100 put it out there that he's the one releasing these phone calls. How did he get the phone calls? And why is he releasing them? What is the purpose? And then I just seen Ceddy Nash on his Ceddy Nash Reloaded YouTube channel basically say to Thug, "You don't say nothing bad about me, I won't release some of this other stuff, personal conversations that I have with you." So he's saying he has phone calls with Thug where he could release those too. So, man, it's just a lot of shady shit going on out here, man. You gotta watch who you think's cool, watch who you think you could talk to. Really, man, it just seems like a lot of backdoor and shit going on in the industry, y'all. And is this it for Young Thug? Is Young Thug's career ever going to be the same after all this shit? Honestly, is Atlanta ever going to be the same after all this? You know what I'm saying? Because it's looking pretty bad as of right now. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all this in the comment section. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Follow me on IG, and we out.